Hi everybody, hi. We are ready for our weekly fitness Pilates and I've got the weights handy today. Guys, if you've not got weights at home or wherever you're working out, that's absolutely fine. As you know, mine are too heavy for me to do most of the exercises. Grab 2 tins of beans, grab 2 bottles of water, make sure they've got an equal amount in each one, and you can get the resistance that way. If you choose not to use weights, that's absolutely fine. You're not going to build big muscles using weights in Pilates. They should be nice and light enough just to build a little bit of resistance in the joint. Remember, it's really good for us to have some weight training on our joints, on our bones, on these muscles on a regular basis. So if you've got something handy, please go grab it. If not, you'll be able to do all the exercises without. Remember to have a clear space for where you're exercising, especially when you're using pieces of kit. Take on board plenty of water, make sure that you're hydrated, and enjoy, guys. If you're not feeling great today, remember, come back to this routine at a different point. Make sure you've got plenty of space and enjoy. Okay, 2-2. Sounds okay from this end. I hope it's okay at your end. Remember, you can always put messages on about whatever it is that you're thinking about, or workouts, and I will do my best to respond accordingly. You're not going to use your weights in the warm-up, guys. Let's just get mobile. Roll these shoulders. Let's get moving today. Step through. Use the bead. If you're feeling tightness, if you're feeling pain, don't work through pain, team. But you can message me. If you've got some tightness, let's see if we can ease it off. And make that bigger. Make it go onto your tiptoe. Extend that leg out of it. And extend the arm out of it. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. One more. Good, both arms come in. Turn the backs of the hands and then open, push away and behind. Turn the hands, open the chest, slightly looking up, breathe in, circle an arm, circle an arm. Good, and if the rest of that body needs to move, just let it move. One more each side. Last one. Good, both arms come forwards, stretch that upper back, thumbs high, gently looking up, side flex and side flex, side flex, side flex. Good, bring these arms in and take one in front and one behind. Good, breathe and twist. Good, one more each way. And the last one, lift that hip up, up, and up. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Move these hips around. Oh, it's like a lower back massage. Round we go the other way. Good, now walking the feet in, going up onto tiptoes, up and down. I'm going to add in a squat after 2 more. Good, now go squat, go tiptoe, go squat, go tiptoe. Do it again. One more. And tiptoe, good job. Just moving these hips side to side. Good, we should be feeling warm and able to go. Team, if you're using the weights, grab those weights. We are ready for action. If you're not warmed up yet, definitely don't grab the weights yet. Good, so let's start on some upper body. Shoulders down, I've got my feet into my perfect Pilates posture. Breathe in, and I'm going to curl these arms up and turn the weights and bring them down. I'm turning them up, turn and push down. Breathe in and down, up and down. and down. One more. Up and down. One arm is extending out to shoulder height and down. Breathe in and breathe out. Good, now you can see the spine is staying still. Remember, your Pilates practice should be working the muscles down the kinetic chain. So this shoulder joint, definitely all part of that core structure. One more time each side. Good, bring that in, roll those shoulders. Let's give these arms a moment and squat. The weights are going to the outside of the legs. The hips are going back, the abs are tight. And I've got to squeeze when I get to the top. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring these weights up and rotate. So depending on what your weights look like, if you've got water bottles, you can put them together. Get that rotation in. One more time each way, breathe deeply. Good, now take one arm up, one arm down. Stretch. So I'm getting ribs coming to hips, and I'm getting a shoulder extension here. Breathe deeply. Completely changes the exercise. Last one. Good, bring them in. Good, taking these arms back, pushing through the tricep. Good, spine is staying still, abs are still. Extend. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring one hand to the hip. I want you to take the other arm and taking it gently across the back of the tailbone. 2 more. 1 more. Change sides. Good. Breathe, breathe. Spine is still. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Now bring that in. I'm going to take that arm to the back. I'm going wood chop. But if you've been on a previous workout with me where we do this, today I'm going to be much slower because of the weight. I do not want momentum to take over. Then you start flinging the spine around. No good. And 1. Change sides. Go. Contract through those abs, but let the torso move and twist. Shoulder joint working hard. Breathe. 1 more. And down. Good. Weights to the hips. I'm going to extend the leg out and out. Good. Hips stay square. I'm staying on one side. If you need to tap down in between, do. If you don't, float the foot. Let's go. And if you need the arm out to balance, you can put the weight down, or if you're holding it there, it's going to work the shoulder even more. 4, I'm pushing down with the weight on that leg. 2 more. Last one. Change sides, let's go. Out and out. Good. Tap down or don't. Four, 3, whoops, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. I've got the feet a little bit wider and I'm going to turn the toes out and go back to squat, but I'm coming down to the front with a small curl. Breathe. Now, if your knees are saying, I don't like that, turn the feet back to parallel. Put the weights down. Good, breathe deeply. Oh, it feels good around the back of those hips. 2 more. Last one, hold it down and hold there. Good, 4 more. 4, 3. Now can we lift one heel? Up and up. Yes, come on. One more time each side. Oh, legs are tired now. Come up, 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 up. Bring these arms up. Good, now bend one elbow behind the head. Good, abs tight. Extend. Control. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring these feet in, get ready to do a full roll. And I'm going to leave the weights down on the floor when I get there this time. Curl and roll, curl and roll, curl and roll. Good, I'm leaving the weights down there at the feet. Roll up. Extend. Excellent. Curl and roll. Roll it up. Extend. One more time, roll. Great job. Walk those hands out as we normally would. And if you want to drop directly to your knees at this point, or to your elbows, go ahead and do so. I need to move myself slightly back and in. Good. Nose beyond that longest finger, belly tight. Good. You should feel a quaking. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Drop those knees, push your hips back to rest. Good. Now, second time round for these planks, I'm going to tap one foot to the weight. Now, depending on what your weights look like, it's going to depend on how easy or hard that is. It's going to be hard because it's plank. If you need to do that off your elbows, go ahead and do so. Get yourself into your plank, and then I'm going to come tap and tap. Tap my foot on top, bottom stays down. If the hips go up, guys, you need to take it down. A level, breathe deeply. Two more. One more. Good, back down to rest. Good job. Team, I'm going to grab one weight and bring it all the way forwards to help me with my shoulder work. Now, for those of you who struggle with tension around that upper back, you might choose to stay without the weight there. Definitely reduce down to 1. If you're feeling super strong and you want to use 2, you know you're going to go ahead and do that. So, I'm coming with the body weight all the way forwards. I'm going to take the weight out in front. Head is down on the floor. And if that's super uncomfortable, grab a cushion or a yoga block and put your head on that. Arms are staying straight if you are able. Now lift. Up and down, up and down. Now that weight's really heavy. Your shoulders should be coming up and down through the joint. You decide how many of those you can do. Keep going, but breathe deeply and aim to keep the arms straight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now with the hands down, I want you to lift the head and the chest and slide the hands in. Keep the bottom rib down and then slide that forwards. Now when the head comes up, it only comes in line with the spine. Up and down one more time. Up and down. Bring that weight out to one hand. So I'm going to bring this hand now in and make myself a pillow with the fist. This hand is hold of the weight. Check that that's on screen. Yeah, just. Good. Thumb is facing up, holding the weight. Palm is facing down, and I'm lifting up. Shoulder extension. Now that's tough. Depending on the weight you've got, remember you can do the exercise without, and it's still tough. Breathe. One more. Good, and relax. Changing over to the other side. I'll come around here. Arm extended, head down in line with spine. And lift. Up. Breathe. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the weight in, hands come to press up, lift up to press up, and push back. Great job, guys. Roll up to cat, and down. Roll up to cat, and down. Okay, guys, I'm going to go into Superman. And this is going to be very different depending on which kind of weight you've got, how big your weight is, and whether you choose to use it this way. So I'm going to show you different ways. We're going to switch through them. Got hands under shoulders, knees under hips. I've got the weight under one hand to get me started. And I'm going to lift up and down. So you can see that arm is extending out to the Superman position. Good, head stays in line with spine. One more. Good, now change sides. Remember, head beyond the longest finger. Good. Abs are working hard here, as is the shoulder joint. 2 more. And 1, good. Now I'm going to take this weight and put it at the crease of the leg. Now, if you've got a water bottle, that'll be absolutely fine. If you've got a dumbbell, that's going to be pretty difficult. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. I'm lifting the leg. You've got to keep hold of that weight. Breathe. Push. Lift it up. Keep hold of it. Or choose not to use the tool, guys, remember that. 2 more. 1 more. Good, bring it down. Change over to the other side. Although if this side is a side that you have issues with hamstrings, glutes, then you might choose not to use the tool on this side. Keep hold of the weight tight. If you're not able to do that, take it away. You do not want to lose that weight and it hit the other leg. Squeeze, squeeze. 2 more. 1 more. Great job. Bring it in and down and relax. Good. Roll yourself around onto your backside, team. Keep that weight 1 or 2 nearby, and I'm just going to hydrate. Okay, so with the weight in my hands here at the front of the chest, I'm going to roll back for 2 and up for 2. I've got the knees bent, that abs engaged, and up. Breathe deeply. Out and up. Breathe deeply. Let's go, let's go. Now the weight should be making this harder. If you want to make it harder, take those legs further out. But if that instantly compromises the spine, if you can't keep the abs tight, please bring it back. One more. Good, hold here and squeeze. Pull the belly down. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Come up and rest. Good. Now, I'm going to take my hands either side. And then when I go back, I'm going to rotate. Try and tap the elbow down and up. Down and rotate. Breathe. down and rotate. And up. I'm actually feeling that work harder on the way back up. Good, now if you want to make that harder, lift the opposite leg as you rotate. Don't compromise good form. Breathe, breathe. Keep going, team. One more. And up. Now, in a slightly extended position, so slightly lean back, abs are engaged, I'm taking that weight up, holding tight, abs are working hard, 3, 2, and 1, bring it all in and rest. Shoulders should be feeling fatigue. Good, guys. I'm grabbing both weights, I'm rolling down, and I'm going to put the weights at the hips, at the top of the hips. You'll know when it's in the right position, but I'm starting here and curling and rolling through those vertebrae. Good. Putting the weights at the hip flexors, make sure your feet are hip width apart, feet are parallel, and now I'm pushing up into bridge, curling through those vertebrae, right to the top, and curling and rolling down, and straight away my hamstrings are saying, what is going on here? Lift up. Now team, if for your bridge you need your hands by your side, you need to put these weights down and instantly go to that position to stabilize. Breathe, roll and curl. Right to the top. And then breathe out. Breathe in, rise up. Breathe out. Let's go, let's go. One more time. And down. Place those weights down. Bring these knees in and just gently rock side to side. Good. And from here, extend these legs up and halo these legs. Circles. You're going to make that as big or as small. If you want to take those feet down towards the floor, go ahead and do so. Equally, if you need your hands by your side, take them there, do that. Go the other way. One more. Good, bring these knees in. Hold tight, pull the knees down towards the chest and circle those ankles to get rid of any grumpiness that you've caused by doing those bridges, or that we've caused, I've caused by doing those bridges. Good. Roll onto one side, team. Good, I'm just going to check the timer. You know what I'm like with this clock. Good. Now I've got my weight here out in front. I'm up on the elbow, shoulder in line, knees are bent. Good, I'm going to start here by upward rotating through, breathing in and out. Good. So this is a different action than that shoulder has had. One more. Good. Now take it down, let it go. If you need your hand there, put it down. I'm lifting these hips and rising up, in and down. Good. Now watch. Extend the arm, if you feel able. Lift. Lift. And lower. One more. And lower. Great job. Switch it round. Remember, you can turn over, guys. You don't need to switch ends. Elbow and shoulder in line, knees are bent. I'm starting with that shoulder rotation. Rotate. Good. Now, when I'm in that position, remember to think about this ribbon here. So I'm not in this collapsed position. Here, lift. From the back, your spine is in line. One more. Good. Weight comes down, hand comes down in case you need it there. Rise up and down. And then choose. Am I lifting the weight or not? Breathe deeply, your choice, guys. We're nearly there. One more. And down, great job. Bring that body forwards. Good. Now weights down. Where's the other one? I'm going to put them either side of one foot. I need to move back so you can see what I'm doing. So put the weights down either side of this foot. And I've got my feet apart, but not super wide apart yet. Now guys, this is where I need you to roll that pelvis. Sit yourself up. Put your hands down if you need to. Sit on a yoga block, because it's really important. The minute you collapse back and do this exercise, it's going to be completely different than I intend it to be now. So roll that pelvis and engage here. Now lift that foot over the weight and then over the weight again. That's why I didn't want you to have them too wide. So it's like a double hop. But the minute you let that pelvis go, you can do that easily. And it should be taking every bit of power in these quads. Breathe deeply, and if you just prang those abs, you'll know whether they're working. Breathe. And rest, good. Change it over to the other side. Sit that body up and go. Out. Extend. Imagine you're being pulled up to the ceiling. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Harder on one side than the other? Probably. And lean forwards and rest. Guys, you can put these weights out. Reach forwards towards your feet. If you get there, great, and if you don't, the world's not going to change. But it is important for us to stretch these hamstrings. Breathe deeply. Slide these legs in. Curl through. Roll that back away. Good. Slide one leg out. And today, instead of doing this rotation, I'm going to tilt the knee around the other way. Now, if that causes a problem with that knee, clearly come straight out. I want you to sit up and roll towards those toes. Breathing, come up, change sides. So again, I'm coming up and then I'm rotating out. Again, problem with that knee, come straight out, guys. Lift up, roll forwards. Extend that body. Breathing, come up, bring both legs around to one side. Onto your hands and knees, curl up to cat. Prowl that side to side. Small moves, but effective. Good. And now take that curl completely the other way. Head comes up, tailbone goes up. controlled. Tuck your toes underneath. Lift those hips up to down face. Push your heels towards the floor. Head between the arms. Bring it back in, straighten one leg out behind. Push that heel towards the floor. Bring this foot underneath. Again, if that causes a problem with this knee, I want you to come straight out. Push your weight back and feel a glorious stretch in this outer thigh. Breathe in. Onto the toe. Let that foot slide back and change over. Bring the foot under. Slowly, step by step, so that if your body decides it's not right to be in this position, you can stop and reverse back. Go back onto the toe, let the foot slide back. Back to down face. Hands wide, toes down, lift up. Back to your knees, hands up, circle those wrists. Bring one foot forwards and feel a deep lunge stretch. Push that hip forwards, chest is high. If you can lift the hands up, do. Change sides. Check that knee is in line with the ankle. Push forwards. Lift up if you can. Tuck that toe underneath at the back. Bring yourself up. Super powerful. Unlock these knees, breathe in. Side flex. Let that hand come down. Breathe in. Side flex. That hand comes down. Take those hands behind the back, open the chest, stretch through that shoulder joint. Breathe in and lean forwards. Raise those hands up. Let the hands come forwards and then do your last Pilates roll up with your spine feeling awake, fluid, mobile and wonderful. Breathe in and breathe out. Guys, our workout is done. Great job. I'm grateful for you being here. Thank you so much and I will see you next time.